Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah and I love my Alexa Dot. It just turned on.
The Echo Dot allows you to talk to me in more rooms in your home. It includes a built-in speaker, but you can also connect to external speakers using Bluetooth or line out.
Thank you. She's always listening. But I love having it on my desk while I'm getting ready. I listen to stand-up comedy a lot, podcast music. Anyway, I love my Dot. But this month, today we are opening the December Boxycharm box. It's a little different shape than it usually is, so it must have a lot of great goodies in it. If you want to see what was in this box, please make sure to stay tuned. Before we get started, if I could ask a huge favor and have you hit that subscribe button and maybe hit the like if you like this video and want to see more like this. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, let's get into it. I did open the box so I could read the card to see what's in there so I knew what makeup to put on. You guys did request on Instagram. I asked if you'd rather see me just go through the products or do a try on method, and you said try on, so here we are. So I did open the box to see what was in there so I knew what makeup to have on ahead of time. And let's take a look. Whoops. So this month's Boxycharm, the theme is 'Tis the Sea Sun, and there was a few different variations of the box. I know at least 5. I have variation number 1, and some other variations had things like a mini flat iron in it, bronzers, blushes, a contour trio, a bunch of different things, but this is the one I got. So the first thing that I have in here is the Pretty Vulgar Powder Room Matte About It Translucent Setting Powder. This says that it is a $32 value. This is a full-size product. It is weightless, skin smoothing, translucent setting powder, locks makeup into place while enhancing the look of your foundation. Soft puff applicator. Oh, it's got a little puff. Okay, so, oh, for cute. And it's got a little sticker, so we'll peel that guy off and it's a good sticker. It's very sticky. So I actually have been looking, oh, got it. Whew, that was a lot of work. Got it. Dropped the puff. Got it. Okay, so I have been looking for a new setting powder and we'll see how this one goes. So far, the puff is very slippery and wants to fall out of my hand. It's got a little loop, so I'm actually going to put it on with this. On my face, I do have foundation, concealer, bronzer, and blush, and that's it. So let's set this in with this. So it has a little bright in there, but it's got a little bit of a, the shaker thing, I guess. Excuse me. So I always, when I wear my translucent powders, I shake a little bit into the cap and then I'll put that on with a brush or a puff, or just usually a brush, but we'll use this little puff today. So kind of load it up. Ooh, a little too much. This puff feels so strange, but so far it feels nice. I'm gonna just put it on my forehead to start with and see. Okay, it's got a really, it feels very nice. Typically, yeah, it's got a really good fine mill, so it feels nice and smooth and silky so far. I'm gonna put quite a bit underneath my eyes because I know that there is a eyeshadow palette in there, so I wanna kinda, in case it's got a lot of fallout, kind of pack that on. I wouldn't recommend the puff. It is strange to think about, like, the puff used to be the jam for putting on powder. It feels really weird, but it does feel kind of fancy. So we do get a lot of Pretty Vulgar stuff in these boxes, and I have to say I don't like their packaging. I think it looks kind of cheap for the price point that it is. For example, this palette. It's cardboard, and I think this is like a $45 palette. It does have a mirror and like a good amount of shadows, and I really did like the shadows, but I just feel like the packaging looks kind of cheap for how much it is, and I'm not super into their like brand. It's got like little birds and it looks like a bird cage, and this has got like little, actually this is pretty cute. It's got little birds on it, but this is like a plastic container. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. So far, I'm really liking the powder. It feels nice. And that one But I mean, I guess it is really, packaging isn't that important. It's what's inside that counts. It's what's inside that matters. So this was a $32 value. The Boxycharm box is $21 monthly, so just this product alone exceeds what you paid for your box. Okay, so powder. So far, so good. Actually, the more it sets in, the more I'm actually really liking it. It's a mattifying powder, but it doesn't look too matte. I feel like it does leave a little bit of sheen in my forehead. Okay, sorry, my camera died and my life's a mess. I don't know. So the next thing in the box is this Cosmetics Detox Activating Charcoal Mask. It is a $30 value. It says, to detoxify your pores from daily grime with Cosmetics Activated Charcoal Mask, diatomaceous earth visibly improves the brightness of your skin, while activated charcoal and kaolin clay draw out dirt and impurities. So, as far as I know, diatomaceous earth is for gardening and pest control. Maybe it's a natural exfoliant as well. Let me just put a little bit on my hand and see. I'm gonna have to do some more research on that because that sounds odd to me. Yep, I think I was right. I think it's just a really fine natural exfoliant. I can feel a little like scratchies when I put it on my hand. Oh, it's got kind of a fresh little, it's probably the kaolin clay, but do you remember the Body Shop in the 90s had a really nice kind of sea kelpie mask? It smelled a little bit like that. So I'll try this in a different video and we'll see how this goes. But that one was a $30 value. The eyeshadow palette that came in this month's box is from Suva Beauty, and it is the Protege palette. It looks like this, which looks a little familiar actually. This is this month's palette, the Protege palette from Suva Beauty, and this is the Grandiose palette. Okay, I thought they looked a lot more similar than they do. I mean, these two shades are kind of replicated here, but actually these two might go together very well. All right, anyway, so this is the Protege palette. It is retailing for $34, and it is a versatile, warm, and cool toned palette. Interesting. 6 highly pigmented shimmer and matte shadows and 2 brilliant highlighters. So it looks like we've got a gold highlight and a pink highlight. And so I think they're trying to say these 3 are a trio and these 3 are a trio. Because these are kind of a cooler mauve-y shades, and these are a little bit more brown and golden. What color is my shirt? It's red. I guess I'm going to try these 3 shades down here because I'm wearing this shirt. First, I'm going to start with this shade down here. It's called Tact. It's kind of a really light banana pudding, not quite that yellow, kind of actually like a buttery shade. I'm going to put that all over with my Wet n Wild brush. It goes on pretty light. I do have a primer on my eye. Ooh, they be chalky. Next, I'm going to take Conscious, this matte brown shade here. It's kind of a real warm chocolatey, like a hot chocolatey chocolate. I feel like it's a teeny bit patchy, but I think you can build up the color. We'll see. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is going to take a lot of work. I mean, for as dark as this looks in the pan, it's the payoff's not super great. But let me see if I can build it up a little bit here. Okay, I think I've gotten as good as I'm going to be able to get with the shade Conscious. It's disappointing. It does not blend super great. I had to really work with it to get it to here. Let's try the shimmer shade. This is called Balance. It's a really pretty coppery, like penny copper shimmer. I'm going to put that just kind of all in the extra lid space here and see how we do. I'm going to try it dry first with a brush, and then if I need to use my finger I will. Okay, that looks pretty good actually. And I will say also that this kind of chocolatey brown color goes on and pulls cool. So I'm very confused by the shades in this palette because now I've got this really warm coppery orange, but this looks almost like a gray brown. I don't know what's going on. The copper's pretty though. And I'm gonna pull some of the Conscious and Balanced together. I'm gonna blend them and pull them underneath the eye. So for my highlight, I am going to be using the Luxie 52 Tapered Highlighter. This is also Boxycharm. When I do my Boxycharms, I try to use other products that we've gotten in Boxycharm. So this was a Boxy brush. This gold guy was a Boxycharm brush. So very powdery. I'm gonna hold this guy over here. I mean, lots of kick up on these guys. And not a lot of payoff. Can you see, it's super subtle. I mean, it's pretty what's there, but if you like a blinding highlight, okay. Or even highlight that shows up, this might not be the one for you. That is subtle. Let me maybe try a different brush. Okay, I'm gonna try this brush. It's a little bit more concentrated and maybe it will help pay off some of the... Nope. All right, this palette is disappointing. I'll say it because it was pretty. And I like a palette that's got like a... Oh, it's disappointing. Okay, I'm gonna go put on some eyeliner and some mascara, and I'll be back and we'll look at the lip product. Okay, liner and mascara applied. I am using the It Cosmetics Superhero Liner, and I want to love this so much because it looks so good when you put it on at first, but it's so dry and so flaky and gets in my contacts and all over my face by the end of the day. But it looks nice. So that's my disclaimer on that one. Okay, finally we have 2 lip products that will go together. I hope. Sometimes you get items that are just like, oh, that's a color, and it doesn't go with anything. But this one is the the cap just flew off of this lip pencil, which is not on here. But, oh, there it is. It's a Bodyography lip liner, vegan, cruelty-free lip pencil, enriched with coconut oil and vitamin E. Very fancy. So this is a value of $12, and typically it has a cap, but it shot off into wherever. And also the Tarte Glitter Lip Paint. Oh, it's a sheer gloss. Okay, the liner is a $12 value. This is $20. This is a good box value-wise. Everything except this is over the price of the whole box itself. So this is a really good one. So this is the Tarte Glitter Lip Paint in the shade Insta Famous, which is funny because last month we got Insta Glam lashes from Lashaholic. I love it. So this is kind of a peachy pink, and it's got some gold and purple iridescent little sparkles in there. I'm not sure if you can see. It's actually really pretty. So I am going to line and then pop the gloss on, and we'll see how we do. This is a typical, oh, the liner is in Heatherberry. Okay, that is the lip liner on. It's a pretty color. I am, disclaimer, terrible at lip liner. I suck at it. That's why I love lip scents, because I don't need to do it. And like liquid lips are my favorite because I don't have to try to draw my lips. But this color looks fantastic. It's a pencil liner, which can be a little draggy and pulley, but it feels nice. And let's see how it looks with a little gloss. I did use the light liner to fill in my whole lip just because this is a sheer gloss, and having a liner and a sheer gloss will look kind of crazy. So, but on its own, I like this color. So here we go. It smells really good. It smells like vanilla. Ooh. Oh yeah, all right, she's shiny. The purple flecks of glitter in there are very pretty and making me feel like I should have maybe used the other 3 shadows. Maybe I should have looked ahead. That's pretty. I like it. So I guess this is a new thing from Tarte. I just kind of looked it up. They had like the lip paints are typically not a gloss. And this is kind of like a shiny gloss topper, and it feels really nice. It's got a good slip to it. It smells a little bit vanilla-y. Doesn't taste vanilla-y, but it's not an overwhelming scent, so it's not like a lip smacker. And I think it looks really nice. We'll see how it wears throughout the day, but over another lip color or over a pencil like this, I think it looks really pretty. So really like that one, and that was a $20 value. All right, so final thoughts. Going over everything in the box, it comes to a total value of $128, which is awesome. This box is $21 a month, and you get 4 to 6 full-size products, and sometimes they just throw in random like goodies. So this box itself, I am really liking pretty much everything in it except this palette. I think it had a lot of potential. I think the colors are pretty. It was nice having kind of like 2 trios that could possibly be worked together, and maybe I need to play with it a little bit more, but I found that the mattes were hard to work with. You had to really build it up to get this much coverage, and it was patchy. The shimmers are pretty, but the highlight is super subtle. I feel like you can't even really see it. Yeah, so this was kind of a bummer, especially coming on the heels of the Ace Beauté palette from last month, which was so good, and it's definitely one of my new favorites. This was kind of just a bummer, but still, taking that out, you still have about $100 worth of value in this box. So my definite favorite was probably the Tarteist lip gloss. This was a really pretty combo. I'm really liking this. I can see myself wearing this a lot. And also a surprise kind of winner was the Pretty Vulgar powder. My skin looks nice. It doesn't crease. And my under eyes look nice and bright. So I think, and it feels good. It feels like real nice and silky. It's not too matte where it looks like a mask on your face. So I think this is also a win. I'm gonna definitely use it a lot more, and we'll see how we go, but that was a good one. The mask, of course, I haven't been able to try it, but what I did try on the back of my hand does feel really kind of smooth and nice compared to the other side. So I'll do a little bit more of a review on this one. But all in all, I think this was a pretty good box. There was some stuff I'm definitely gonna use again. I'll probably pass the palette along to somebody who likes not very pigmented shadows. I don't know. But all in all, this was a really great box, and I'm super excited to see what they have next month. The last few boxes, I have to say, have been killing it from Boxycharm. If you want more information on Boxycharm, I will pop the link below. Like I said, it's a $21 a month subscription box. You get 4 to 6 full-size products. It's usually got a little theme, like this was "'Tis the Sea Sun," which was super cute. And yeah, I have to say this is definitely one of my favorite subscription boxes. I have quite a few, some I like, some I've canceled, but this one and I think FabFitFun are definitely my favorites. So if you want more information, links below, check it out. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye.